The cathedral was different at night, not darker, quieter. The city beyond its broken walls murmured like a distant tide. But inside, the air rested. Candles Lucien had not lit flickered only in memory. Moonlight slipped through the fractured roof and spilled across the nave in pale ribbons. Elena arrived later than usual. Lucien felt her before he saw her. Not hunger, presence. "You came after dusk," he said. She paused near the doorway. "I wanted to see it the way you do." That was not an invitation. "I know." He did not tell her to leave. She walked carefully, as though sound itself might disturb something fragile. When she stopped several steps away from him, she folded her arms loosely, grounding herself. "You were right," she said quietly. "About what? The night feels heavier?" Lucien studied her face, tired, thoughtful, unafraid. "It remembers," he replied. They stood apart for a long moment. "I won't stay long," Elena said. "I just needed to be sure." "Of what?" "That you're real." The words startled him more than they should have. "I am," he said. "That's not what I meant." She gestured faintly toward his chest. "I mean, that you're still here." Silence opened between them. Lucien turned slightly away, eyes following the broken arches above. "You shouldn't come at night," he said. "Because of you. Because of what I spend every night preventing." She accepted the answer without argument. "I trust that," she said. The simple certainty in her voice unsettled him. She crossed the space slowly, but stopped before the distance disappeared, always stopping. He noticed. "I don't want you to change," Elena said softly. "I only want you to stop disappearing when I speak." Lucien's jaw tightened. "You don't understand how dangerous attention becomes," he said. "Then teach me where the edge is." He looked at her, and for the first time, he did not correct her. The moon climbed higher. Cold settled into the stone. Elena lowered herself onto the wide steps near the altar, rubbing her hands together. "I walked since morning," she admitted. "I didn't realize how tired I was." Lucien remained standing. "You can rest," he said. Her eyes lifted to him. "Here." He hesitated. "Yes." She sat carefully, leaning her back against a broken pillar. The silence returned, but gentler now, like something shared rather than guarded. Minutes passed, then more. Lucien stood where he was, unmoving. Elena's breathing slowed. Without asking, she shifted slightly, her shoulder brushing the edge of his coat. He froze. Not from fear, from awareness. She murmured an apology and moved back. "You didn't do anything wrong," he said quietly. The words surprised both of them. After a while, he lowered himself onto the step beside her far enough to keep space, close enough that the cold of him softened in the warmth of her presence. Neither spoke. Time loosened its hold. Elena's head tilted slowly and consciously until it rested against his arm. Lucien stopped breathing, not because he had to, because he forgot. He did not move her away. He did not pull her closer. He simply stayed. Her fingers relaxed in her lap. Her body leaned into stillness. Sleep took her without ceremony. The city whispered beyond the broken walls. Moonlight shifted across the floor. Lucien watched over her through the slow passing of the night. When dawn finally brushed pale light across the cathedral stones, Elena was still there, sleeping quietly at his side. He had not moved. He had not closed his eyes. He had not left. And for the first time in centuries, the night released him gently, instead of tearing itself away. When Elena stirred, she straightened at once. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "You're not required to be," Lucien replied. Her gaze lingered on his face. "You stayed." He didn't deny it. Outside, the city began to wake, and somewhere within the fragile quiet of the cathedral, something irreversible had already begun. Thank you for watching until the end. The story not end yet. If you want to watch the full video, please subscribe.